here. All right, folks, welcome. This is first race of week 5. We're going to be at Darlington.
Immediately a caution.
30 laps in the K&N car, National Series, D-Class Series.
Yeah,
I'm
no
starting
caution.
P11 in the number 5. Did not have a good qualifying lap. Didn't really have a whole lot of practice, so I'm coming in pretty green. But use the qualifying to get a little extra practice, so my race pace should be better than my qualifying pace was. And we'll see how this thing goes. Just going to try to run clean and pick up some spots. Meters away, there's the green flag. And we are racing at Darlington.
Car outside. Hold your line. Clear high. Outside. He's still there. Hold your line.
They're all fanning out on the back straight. I'll let Fenlason and Fauci by and just kind of fall in and try to follow them through the field. I'm sure that they're going to be moving to the front, as is Stevenson. So we got the 1, 2, and 3 cars right in front of us there.
13th place.
You can almost take these cars flat out through 1 and 2. You just kind of have to lift a little bit. The main thing is you want to work the throttle so that you're not spinning out coming off 2.
Inside. The gap in front has increased to 0.5.
Okay.
Still there.
That was interesting.
Okay, John. The next car is Sullivan. Clear low. Inside.
I just got the wall a little bit. No harm there, though.
Still there. Clear low. The car ahead is just done at 30.2.
Oh my goodness! And there's another one spinning down on the inside.
This is fucking great back here.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a mess. We'll get it sorted out, though.
Well, I guess we're not going to get high.
It's going to be pretty messy all race, probably. Just going to settle into a rhythm. I'm sure that a lot of those cars up in front of us will come back as the race goes on.
E14, that lap was at 31.8.
Want to ride it in the shadow, and then you cut down, and you want to be straight as possible off of turn 2.
Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. Inside. Inside's clear.
Really need to brake going into 3. And you don't want to ride it all the way down low like I did. You go middle. Ooh, Stevenson gets turned by Fenlason.
P12, that's your fastest lap.
My goodness. Lots of contact here early. Back of the pack is a bit of a mess. Got some guys who are showing their inexperience back here, and some experienced guys getting into trouble. I've been in the wall once already. Just trying to sort things out. So I started P11 and I fought my way back to P11. And now we've got another one going around. Come on, man, don't cut back up. Good deal. Fauci knows what he's doing. So that'll put us up to P10. And now we've got some clean room to run. Hopefully just going to run clean this race, get a 0x, and we'll see if we can run down some of that competition up in front. Welcome, everyone. I'm not going to be reading too much of the chat while I'm driving, but I will check back in with you guys at the end of the race for sure.
The gap behind is now 0.5.
Lap 3, the setup is so loose that the gas pedal becomes a suicide button. I hear that. There we go. Just kind of riding. So let's see. We got 1.5 seconds up to the 2, and about 5 seconds up to the next guy in front of him. Just going to try to keep riding. I'm losing time right now, but I'm taking things pretty easy on my tires. So it's, whoa, thing really does get loose. Saved that. Back end just started coming around on me all of a sudden. You got to be real easy with the pedal and with your steering inputs.
Working the car low. Still there. Clear low.
Fauzi's getting loose as well. Need to figure out how they've just got more confidence on the gas through 1 and 2 than I've got right now.
Okay, 9.
Oh my goodness, we got a big wreck up in front.
Came down on me. Oh, please. No,
Pick up behind us now.
No, I
1.6.
didn't. Alright.
Fauzi's in the wall,
And we'll decide.
and we swap spots again. So how many did I pick up on that one?
P8.
3 spots that lap up to PA. Still taking it a little bit too easy coming off of turn 2. Three and 4, I'm doing okay. It's 1 and 2 where I need to get the confidence to really go after it.
Exit in the pits, heads up. Butler is now in the lead.
That's not a surprise. Butler's pretty good. Okay.
Down low.
I'm gonna let him back by.
Hit the wall and it bounced you 40 foot to the left. Yeah, that's the worst.
So that drops me back to 9th. 12 laps in though, running P9.
P9, you've just done a 30.3.
I've never remembered that thing being this loose.
Yeah, it's that new tire
Gap in
model
front is
update.
increasing. It's now
Like when they introduced
0.5.
Jolly Car like a month back.
It's definitely loose.
Not even in 1 and 2, it's just 3 and 4. It's a crash.
Oh, believe me, you can get it pretty loose off 2 as well. Looks like it's not as free in 1 and 2.
Maybe I've just been babying it then, I don't know.
So let's try to carry a little bit more speed out of 2. There we go. 3.5 seconds up to the 7 now.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.2.
So we might be able to catch him.
Car leaving the pit lane.
Keeping pace with Fauzi.
That was 29.7.
Need to clean up my gas pedal. It's feeling a little bit sticky at the bottom there. On the brakes, down into 3, out to the wall, ride it high, picking up the gas. Actually gained a little time there. Still losing time in 1 and 2.
Okay, John, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel. That last lap was at 29.8.
Just because I'm not matting it there. I think I probably could, but I'm going to work up to it. I don't want to overcook it in 1 and 2 and lose the back end.
Center on the front stretch.
Got one around on the front straight. He's getting it back straight. That's another spot.
8th place.
8th.
That was 29.9.
Getting better through 1 and 2. Only a 1/10 of a second further back than I was last lap on the back straight there.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.7.
Yeah, this tire model's bullshit.
Definitely getting 3 and 4 pretty well.
Tire model, it's just a setup.
You've just done a 30.0.
If you think this is bad, you should just go try Car Cup on Charlotte.
So now I'm holding pace with Fauzi. Lap times are
I think it's all set up.
coming down based on tire wear, but I might be able to start reeling some guys back in. I'm going to try to get that top 5.
Last lap was at 29.8.
Got 3 positions to gain in about 12 laps. So we'll see what happens here. We still got a lot of time for folks to make some more mistakes. And I am gaining on the 7. And I think I'm gaining, oop, just hit the wall. That cost some time. Cost a lot of time. I should have downshifted into 3rd. That was bad. Fortunately, it's still just a 0x. Ooh. Overdriving it.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 0.6.
Yeah, he's reeling me in. I ain't going to give it away just yet, though. Turn 3. Slide it up. Don't hit the wall.
It's pretty funny
And
though.
pull it back out.
Every single lap somebody is putting off there. Really fun.
P8, you've just done a
Hey, dude, give me a
31.3.
driver into this
Still in
regular
8th
ring.
place.
Yeah, you look be a douche. I'm good. Yeah, dude, why don't you just look at the replay first and start showing the conclusion for us?
Alright.
No, I have looked at the replay. You flat out dunked me, dude. I looked at the chase cam, and that's karma. Shut up about it.
9's around.
I swear, every freaking person I get behind this race just goes out and looks at that. I'm my board at all.
Fauzi is pressing L2 to intimidate. It's gonna work too, man.
Not as loose in 3 and 4. I can attest to that.
There we go. Closing back in on both of those two, hopefully.
That lap was a 30.5.
Just figuring out the line here, getting smoother and a little bit quicker. Ooh. Do not want to make any sudden movements with that wheel coming off the corner, that's for sure.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 1.0.
That's good news. A little bit loose coming off 4, but not too bad.
Yeah, this car drives like dog shit.
Got 6 laps to go.
Go ahead. Love you. Yeah, alright, I'm just dead.
And the 7 just let the 3 by. So I might be able to close in and get 6th.
This race shows just how important qualifying is.
That wasn't good.
Alright, I'm gonna finish 6th by spinning out from the
P8,
lead. I'll
that
take
was
it.
a 31.8.
Definitely going to have some better races than this week. This is learning experience primarily. I'm going to try to get that 13 back, though, for 7th spot.
The gap in front has increased to
Just get out of my
1.0.
truck. I stuck from 3rd like an idiot. Totally my fault. Didn't even hit a wall. It's just, once it's sideways, it's gone.
So,
Last lap was a 31.3.
5 laps to go. Closing in on the 13. Got it back down to 7/10 of a second after he had it opened up a 1 second gap. Ooh, it gets tied off too. Very interesting track to drive. A lot of fun. Everyone else is complaining because it's difficult. I'm like, I'm loving this thing. I don't even mind that I'm only running, you know, looking at 7th place is probably going to be the best that I finish.
You've just done a 30.3.
It's a fun, challenging track, and it's going to be really fun to try to get the hang of this thing this week. 3/10 now to the 13. Getting better run through 3 than him. We're both in the wall. Followed him right into it. It's all right. going to get a runoff, try to get a runoff for next lap probably.
2 laps left.
I don't think I'm going to get him in 1 and 2. But we'll see. I might be able to carry a little bit more speed off too.
White flag this time.
Oh, wow. All right, I'm going to have one last lap to do it here. So here we go. Down into 3. He's going to slide up towards the wall again. Uh-oh. Didn't get the run that I needed.
Clear outside. The gap in front is now 0.9.
That ain't good.
1 more to go. That last lap was at 30.9.
I think whoever set up the car here, like only set it up for turns 1 and 2, and by the time they got to the back stretch, they pulled it off.
Okay. So 6.5 of a second.
It's really fun just to know you're on the edge.
There we go. He hit the wall again.
Yeah,
Got to run down the
like
front straight.
Outside, 8th place. There's the checker flag.
Oh, so close.
Any series below B or C.
That was a close one at the line.
Man, that was a lot of work, guys.
Not like there's any
work.
stuff that feels
Really
good.
good job.
Lifting with the wheel with opposite lock. Okay, I didn't even know that I was doing that.
Even you up there, Earl.
Curious to see that right rear tire wear.
Curious to see how my right door doesn't have a hole in it.
Yeah, K&N Series with the lady in black. Thanks, Sergeant Speed. Hope there's a little bit of excitement in there for you guys. Didn't quite get the finish that I wanted, but
Good race,
helps the
everyone.
safety
That was fun.
rating. Yeah, that was good fun. Looking forward to more of those this week. Gotcha. Yeah, I probably lifted a little bit too much.
60 laps at Darlington, 0x so far. Kind of proud of that.
Hold it. Hold it. We're not gonna get
Yeah, that
back
is an
across.
achievement.
Just park it there.
Yeah, I'll have to watch the replay to see that. But yeah, 8th place in a 20-car field and the number 5 car, not great, but not terrible considering how little practice I had. Save that. Get a bit closer on the chat there. Shifting weight off the camber of the turn. That makes sense, actually. So yeah, clearly got some things that I need to clean up there, but overall, clean race. Didn't make any stupid mistakes, at least. Well, any hugely stupid mistakes, so that's good. Gained 12 iRating up to a 3268, wow. And 0.13 safety rating. 101 points is not actually that bad. That's a solid start to the week.